Hello, welcome to Season 3 NRSL Outback Series, race number 16 here at Indianapolis. After this race, we will have a total of 4 races to go until we reach the chase. This is going to get into crunch time mode for all 42 of these drivers, whether they're in the top 10 standings, in the wild card hunt, or even outside it trying to make an advantage. But for right now, this is big time. And one of the drivers is the pole sitter, Eugene Max. He's going to start in the pole. Second is Pichu London. Third is Joshua Michaels. Fourth is Jacob Anime. Fifth is Cassandra Renzi. Sixth is Ian Dutta. Seventh is Michael White. Eighth is Kyle Thomas. Ninth is Dylan Young. And completing top 10 is Noah Hart. Here's the rest of your starting lineup here at Indianapolis. And on the final row, we got Austin LaPlante and Cole Daly. So, this is pretty big here because Eugene Max, the pole sitter, he is in desperate need of a win. And you got to remember, once a win happens for Eugene Max, this would be a very huge deal for him. It would help him out in the wild card. And they gave the command to start their engine. Sorry about that. I had a message from it. And the pace car is going to roll off. All 42 roll off. That was Posey that messaged me. I guess he's trying to tweet like Brad Keselowski now. Come on, Poti. Where is he at in the field, by the way? Well, he's starting about 14th. Come on now, don't be like Brad Keselowski. Put that phone down. Pace car dives down to pit road. We're going to be here for 24 laps. Ticker is up. Pace car dives down to pit road. 24 laps. A big race for the Outback boys. Here we go. DeMax gets a big start. The green flag is out. And a big start by Eugene DeMax. This is a well-needed start that he needs. And if he gets the win, this would be a huge deal for the champion. And another thing that's weird too about this season is that the champions in both series have not won a race in their series that they've won. Oh, Cabagnaro, Lawler! Car's in the wall! DeMax trying to hang on the pole. Looks like he will. Battle for second between Michaels and London. And it looks like Michaels will be second place for now, unless Michael White can get a run in. And it won't look like it. Battle for the fourth spot. It looks like DeMax will lead at the stripe. And who will be? It'll be Pichu. Let's see. Oh, Preston Plord, the winner at Lowe's last race. He may have gotten involved or just got held up. Hey, I think he got damaged. I know Cavagnaro's involved. A car in pit road I saw, that's Lawler. I know Cavagnaro I saw around. Where's Cavagnaro? It's Richards. There's Cavagnaro. He's got some damage. Uh-oh, they're stacking up, and Galligan has got damage. Shelton's got damage. Onesto, Jermaine. Oh, Richie. Oh, my. Oh, what are these guys doing? Oh, stacking up more. Richards, Norman, Dunham. The guys in the back are stacking up badly. Plord. It's going to be away with the Washer, Daly, Day, Frey. God, what are these guys doing? Yeah, LaPlante's got damage as well. Nowakowski's got a lot of damage. Lamas, I think, got away with it. Richards got back in. And car blown up, that's Talon Pass. A lot of cars are coming down the pit road, and especially the leader, DeMax. So your leader right now is Charlie Rodriguez. There's a lot of guys on pit road. So Rodriguez leads us down. Let's take a look at our caution. Alright, so we're here, and here's what happened. Nowakowski tried to make a 3 wide. He decides to go from the high line to the middle. That was not a good idea, and Lawler was already there. So it just did not help. Well, then Qualls, keep an eye on the 70. He's coming behind there. And then he tries to come, almost nearly 4 wide, and then those three are just going to squeeze each other right there. And then, yeah, Qualls does get a piece. And there's Freight where he gets his damage. And a lot of these guys really didn't get any damage because of that, but they were held up because of that incident, and it just, that ruined a lot of race cars there. Shelton got some damage right there. John McNamara. Let's look in the helicopter cam. That'll be a better look. There's no Nowakowski around. Lord. Daly. Oh, Ryan Richards. Let's go back to Nowakowski. I just want to see, how did he get spun out? Oh, that's right, because of that thing there. Okay, never mind. So that was what happened in our first caution. Let's take you back to the green. We're back as we got 1 lap to go till green. Drivers out of the race are as follows. And DeMax is out of the race with a tire issue. Ladies and gentlemen, I am shocked. Eugene DeMax had a tire issue. I didn't see that coming. Lawler's out of the race, Freight's out of the race, Dunham's out of the race, Ryan Richards is out of the race, Sean Galligan, Justin Talonpass, and why is Eugene DeMax out of the race? Oh my god, that just... Wow. Top 10 rundown are as follows. I'm really shocked. It is Charlie Rodriguez, Jacob Anemy, Gene Sanford, Ian Dutta, Jake Baskinger, Dylan Poteet, Seth Cole, Devin Becker, James Qualls, and Josh Michaels. That completes your top 10. Now, technically, Eugene Max was the first one down. I think the first car after that was, I can't remember. There was a lot of them that came down, though. But green flag is out for Charlie Rodriguez. Got a battle right here between Baskinger and Poteet. And, oh, nearly 3 wide. Good job by Seth Cole to gun it to get out of there. Still battling for that spot. And Becker is going to get that spot. One driver to keep an eye on besides Baskinger right there is actually the 32 of Ian Dutta right now, who's in the 4th spot. Ian Dutta has been having an averagey season, but Dutta really would like a win, though, to really fix this season round, though. There's Jacob Anemy, the All-Star Race winner. He's going to go to the inside for the lead. Now, technically, the top 5, or excuse me, the top 4 have not won a race this season that were points paying. And now Rodriguez getting the fall out of the Highline draft there. And look who's working together. It does not surprise me. Dylan Poteet and Seth Cole. Those two are working together, and it really does not surprise me. But the question is, will that last the entire race? I say it won't. But amazing enough, Jacob Anemy is leading. Now, I do know that there are pit stops coming, like you just seen earlier. But you never know like how the pit stops will be in effect and all. And the caution? No, it's not out. Let's take a look at some guys in the back. There's Plor, tough break for the 54. He's all the way in the back. Holt Daly, he's just been having a miserable season. Nowakowski, Chris Washer, Michael Norman. I'm surprised how he's got damage. It doesn't look like it, but no, that's him. Then Joseph Ernesto, he's got a lot of damage. Anthony Ritchie. Jack Richards, I don't know how he's got damage. Sheldon's got her damage. And then you see LaPlante, Day, and Cavagnaro. He's falling a little bit out. And then the last guy that's in this pack that can have a shot is John McNamara. And John McNamara, or Cassandra Renzi, I believe, that's about... Where's Cavagnaro? They're saying Cavagnaro is about 25th, but actually Cavagnaro is the last one now. Let's see in this list where they're at. It says about 24 guys that are probably the best shot to win. And look at this, Gene Sanford is your new leader. Taking it from Jacob Antony right there, and Ian Dutta followed her. And look at this, Poti and Seth, 3rd and 4th. And Devin Becker is 5th now. Then you got Jacob Antony falling back all the way to 6th. Rodriguez and Baskinger bound for the 7th spot. And then you got 9th is Michael White. And completing top 10 is Young. And now Young's been going for that 10th spot. And Pichu's now following right behind them. Gene Sanford trying to impress Charles here in the series, even though Gene's been not having the best of seasons. But you never know. And also, Trevor Germain, who's been having a struggling season as well, just hasn't been working well at all. Ian Dutta all over the bumper. Gene Sanford as well as Dylan Poteet. And now Dutta going to go to the inside for the lead as we are approaching the halfway point. Next lap will be halfway of the race. And Seth Cole is following Dylan Poteet once again. And Becker is going to follow Seth. And look who's approaching. Jake Baskinger has now won a race in my series since the Season 1 Outback race at Indianapolis. I'll tell you something, he would love to break that winless streak. Other guys that are trying to break winless streaks that are in this pack. You got Noah Hart here. He is 12th. And then you got... Oh, Qualls is pitting. Qualls is pitting. Seth Cole is pitting. Devin Becker's pitting. And I just want to be sure. Is there another guy that's... Okay, pace car. No, that battle for the lead once again. Dylan Poteet and Ian Dutta. Turner Scott Motorsports cars are battling for the lead. Poteet is going to take the lead from Dutta. See who else pitted there. That's Daly, Michael Norman. There's Qualls, there's Becker, there's Seth. And that's it. Those are the only guys that pitted in that part. Pit stops going into play as we're at the halfway point. So we know how the pit stops are going to be at that point. Let's see. Are these drivers going to pit now? And Poteet's been. Baskinger's staying out. Okay, so we got Poteet, Dutta, Gene Sanford, Jacob Antony, Charlie Rodriguez, Pichu London, they're in. Lamas, McNamara, Day, Renzi, LaPlante, Cavagnaro, Richards, Nowakowski, Onesto, and Plore, they're in. And now Baskinger, he's staying out, along with Dylan Young, Noah Hart, Lily Erickson, Kyle Thomas, Michael White, Joshua Michaels, Nick Smith, John Sedino, Trevor Germain, and Anthony McCurry. Jessica Shelton staying out, as well as Anthony Ritchie and Chris Washer. Those are the guys staying out for now. And let's see about these guys. Are they going to pit? Jake Baskinger, Dylan Young, Noah Hart, Lily Erickson, Michael White, Kyle Thomas, Joshua Michaels, Nick Smith, John Sedino, Trevor Germain, Anthony McCurry. The rest are coming in. Shelton, Ritchie, and Washer. Everyone is pitting. Now, let's go to Baskinger. There he is. We're going to stay with him right now. Man, that's a crappy camera angle. Let's take a look here. Baskinger taking his left sides right now. And Nick Smith, you see, is coming out of his pit road box, as well as Baskinger. Jermaine Citadino. And there's Young coming out. Hart's out. Erickson's out. So now, where's the first car out there on that track? That's Poteet. He got around Dutta. Remember that. Where's Baskinger? There he is. Poteet is coming. Got around Young. That was the second one. There's Baskinger. And Poteet, without a doubt, is going to pass Jake Baskinger. But Baskinger had a really good pit service there. The question is, how will Baskinger have a good pit stop and how it's going to affect his car as the top 4 are going to pull away. We'll give you your top 10 rundown once they cross the stripe. So now, after pit road service, everyone's completed their second round, I believe that was, for everyone. Not, that was probably, oh yeah, that was their second. Poteet leads the sale. There you got Ian Dutta, Jake Baskinger, Gene Samper, then Seth Cole, Charlie Rodriguez, Pete London, Dylan Young, Devin Becker, and Lily Erickson, your top 10. Then you got Lamas McNamara, Day, Anthony Hart. Then you got Nick Smith, who is in 17th. Michael White, Alan Cavagnaro, and then Michael Norman. And then you got Austin LaPlante, Kyle Thomas, Cassandra Renzi, Trevor Germain, Anthony McCurry, James Qualls, John Citadino, Jack Richards, Ted Nowakowski, Joshua Michaels, and then Jessica Sheldon. That's the top 30. And then you got Chris Washer, Joseph Benesto, Cole Daly, Anthony Ritchie, and Preston Ford all the way in the back of the field. And that is your running order. Fastest lap is Jake Baskinger, which just does not surprise me why he is the leader, but the 48.833, at least 0.05 faster than Charlie Rodriguez. So that's a pretty good car there. Samper all over the bumper of Baskinger, Dutta behind her, and Poteet behind him. I'll tell you one thing here. So 3 of these 4 drivers have not won yet this season. However, 2 of these 4 are looking for their first career NRSL Outback Series victories. And those 2 are Gene Samper and Ian Dutta. So, we got about 7 laps to go. We're going to see where Florida is. Florida's on 3, and these guys are on 2. So, I doubt very highly we're going to see them. So, we're not going to take a commercial break, but I'm going to get something to drink right now. Real quickly. So, I'm going to keep it with Baskinger right now, and I'm going to get my drink. So, stay there for a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And Gene Samper now trying to take the lead from Baskinger. Ian Dutta now trying to take second spot. How about it, though, for Jake Baskinger? What a story this has to be for him. That Baskinger, he is trying to, come back in the Outback Series. Hasn't been around since Season 1. He won this race in Season 1. Comes back in Season 3. Has not been a part of Season 2. And look where he is right now in this race, trying to win this race. And now the top 2 are trying to break away from 3rd and 4th. And look at the gap that they're producing. And now Dutta trying to get to the inside of Gene Samper. Charles Sanford there in that pit box watching Jean Sanford, trying to hope that she can win this race, and this would help Charles Sanford get some motivation for the Cup Series race. Dutta, who's a part of both the Outback and the Cup Series race, trying to make sure in this race it can motivate him for the Cup race. Gene Sanford, 5 laps to go. Can the GoDaddy Chevrolet for Turner Scott Motorsports get the win? And this battle for third is not helping Baskinger or Poteet. They got to stay in the draft and catch up to those 2 cars there in order for them to, do anything. And these guys, they're playing a lot smart. This is a 5-car draft pack right here, leading with Pichu London. And then Seth Cole, Dylan Young, Lily Erickson, Charlotte Reese, and then you got Cody Lomsis trying to catch up to them. So if those 2 that's in 3rd and 4th keep battling, this would help these guys catch up to him. And Young, he's playing smart. If he's going to go low to quarter panels, he gets the brakes a little bit and gets back in the line. Gene Sanford trying to hang on for dear life on that lead. 4 laps to go. Dutta trying to at least go for an advantage on the lead, but that's what happens when 3rd and 4th are battling. You can't get that advantage trying to take the lead. And that's a tough break for Dutta. The best chance I think he can try to get on going for the lead on Gene Sanford is turn 3. That's where the inside line really gets a good run. And just can't get it. You can see Dutta trying to go for it, but he's peeking, and he just can't get that run. He can't get that run to slip underneath and take that lead. And now 3rd and 4th are about nearly a second and a half behind. 3 laps to go. Dutta, here he goes now for the lead. Waited for a good time to go, goes for a 1, and wow, look at the run he got. Gene Sanford's got to work on that gap again. This is going to help Baskinger and Poteet to catch up to them. There's Plord off 4. I doubt very highly they're going to catch up to him. I doubt very highly. Dutta, though, leading. And another question, too. Are we going to have another pit stop that's going to take place? Two laps to go. Ian Dutta. Daly is heading for pit road. Qualls is on pit road. Seth Cole was on pit road. Oh my god. Dutta. Sanford. They could be pitting Baskinger and Poteet. Now with those guys pitting, you never know what could happen. It is anyone's game now after this. You never know what can happen. The main question is, though, are they going to pit? Moment of truth. Who is going to pit? Dutta and Sanford or not? Baskinger and Poteet or not? I don't see anyone coming down. Here we go. White flag in the air, and I think there was a wreck. I don't see him slowing down. Wait a minute. Becker. And the caution is out. Dutta may have just won this race. Who the caution out is for, I have no idea. But Ian Dutta has just probably won this race. The lights are on. Ian Dutta probably may have just won this race. I wonder what would have happened if the caution came out, but we're going to stay with Ian Dutta right now because this is the final lap. Here we go. This is a moment of truth. Is Ian Dutta going to be able to pit? And if so, where is his pit box? I doubt, though, that he will, but stranger things have happened before. Here we go. No indication of coming down the pit road. All he's got to do is survive the front stretch and make it there. Lamas, you could see, is pitting. We'll take a look at what happened with the caution. It looks like it was a spin on the front stretch, but checker flag is waving. Ian Dutta, a rookie this season. Finally, he's going to get his first NRSL win. He won in the Cup earlier, wins this time for the Outback, and becomes the third driver to win in both the Outback Series and the Universal Orlando Cup Series. What a job well done for the Clorox Chevrolet Camaro. Let's look at the top 10 rundown. It was Ian Dutta, Gene Sanford, Jake Baskinger, Dylan Potee, Pichu London, your top 5. Willie Erickson, Dylan Young, Charlie Rodriguez, Jacob Anemy, and Daniel Day, your top 10. Let's take a look at that wreck, what brought us our final caution of the race. Alright, we're looking at Noah Hart because something happened to him. Now, this was because of the 71. Keep it on the 71. He's slowing down to make an indication of coming down the pit road. Now he blocks McNamara very badly there, which blocks the 20 and the 5 and the 41. Now this just totally ruined the momentum of all 4 of those cars. However, though, McNamara, White, and Smith, they all keep going. Hart's trying to get back into the speed. Now, the 22, Renzi's coming, along with their teammate, Kyle Thomas. We're just going to do a helicopter right there. Yeah, there it is. You can see the contact is right there. Renzi turns Hart. The car is sideways. That's where the caution is out. And how did Kyle Thomas avoid that? You have got to be kidding me. How did that 12 car avoid it? Oh, McCurry barely avoided it as well. And sadly, that was what brought out the caution. And the leaders were right there at that time, so they just made the line too at that point. So, a tough break right there. But congrats to Ian Dutta on the victory. His first win of the Outback Series and his second career NRSL victory. Unbelievable. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you for the Cup race here in Indianapolis, a.k.a. the Brickyard 400. Till then, we'll see you at Daytona under the lights for race 17. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Here come the results. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment beneath to keep your eye, and subscribe to be part of the NRSL, and we'll see you later on. Goodbye, everybody.